Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where today, I want to look at traffic real quick, mainly over here in this older section of town, because traffic is, 74%, not the best. It's despawning on. Despawning is on. I thought maybe that was part of my problem. Let's look at where it is the worst. It keeps building up here. This is red, but why? There are traffic lights there. Oh, there are traffic lights there. We don't need traffic lights there. Why would I have put traffic lights in there? I don't know. We're going to get rid of them because I don't think we need traffic lights. I think as little traffic is coming out of there, we'll be just fine. So that should help that. Let's take a look at the roundabouts and make sure they're all still set up properly. They are. The trolleys have to yield, though, and that bothers me a bit. Maybe we let the trolleys go, but the thing is, I can't set this one to just carry through because then the cars will as well. But what I can do is these inner bits, because see the trolleys are already getting quite blocked up in there, so we will keep them moving. And that should help on that roundabout. Let's make sure this one's set up properly. And then we'll do the same thing on our trolleys here. Just let them carry on through. So that roundabout's working fine. This one is flowing fine, and it looks fine. And then up here, same thing. Is my traffic just naturally coming up on its own? No, it's still at 74%. And see, we've got this massive line of traffic, and they're all wanting to go, at least before they were all wanting to go. Can I not have that, please? For some reason, there we go. They're all mostly wanting to go across. Some of them are wanting to go out to this highway way over here, which is fine. I'm wondering if maybe another bridge across down here would help, but that's going to be a really difficult place to get a bridge because there's not much there. As my voice squeaks because my allergies are going haywire today, as I have to edit out a big sniffle. Let's see, so we back up this way, then it clears up. Then it backs up this way, and then it clears up. And then it backs up this way, and then it clears up. It's just, I don't know, lots of weird things are happening in my city with traffic. Let's double check my giveaway signs here. We don't have pedestrians going across there. I've got rid of that so we can make sure that that stays turned off. Just so they're not crossing anywhere. So this is the part where I think I should have the trolleys just carry on through, but we'll keep an eye on them and see how they do. Yeah, there's no need for you. Go up the bridge and back down if you want to go across there. Don't use that. And then over here, same thing. We've got pedestrians, but man, how are they going to get across otherwise? I mean, they can cross, they can go here, but they don't have a way to get across over here. So I think what I have to do is build another thing like this, but maybe not as ugly. Let's see what we can do here. We've got plenty of space to do it in, so I think this could help a little bit, because I think a lot of these guys were just, what are you waiting on? And that's not even set right. Yeah, they were set to go into the intersection, which is going to make this even worse now. I do see part of my problem is... Aha, okay. There's part of my problem. I was being stupid with my lane changes. So now I can fix this roundabout properly. There we go. And then that should give them a little bit more time to come out. Let's lower the speed on this roundabout just a bit. It doesn't always help, but that's right, you can't hold down shift when it's in the different segments. There we go. Just to slow down the people on this stretch here a little bit, to give these guys just a little bit more time to get out. And then we've got a lot of weird lane changing happening back here, so let's see if we can do something about that. So we're going to say you can choose your lane when you go in here. Here you should just be going through. You are. You can see this last minute lane changing is causing part of my problem. So there, you cannot change lanes. I don't even know what you just did, but I don't want you doing U-turns there. So we're going to say this side, no U-turns. And that should take care of that. Hopefully this side's not doing U-turns. Oh god, I can't tell which is which. There we go. Hopefully they're not doing U-turns either, but we do have just this weird lane changing thing going on here. I can't shift test that one for some reason. Oh, I see why. Only lanes I'm concerned about are these two, so we will grab them. The trolleys will tend to function just fine. Yeah, quit that lane changing. Pick your lane when you get down here. There's no need to do it up here. You're still doing it. You're still doing it. Let's speed up time, by the way. And they're still doing it, even though I set it up. There they go. Okay. That trolley cutting through like that is part of my problem. How else can we get the trolley over there without going through the roundabout? I mean, there really isn't a way unless I came down just this back road. But then it would come up and around and back out. I mean, I could take it off of this road completely and this road because it does connect back here. I think that would be okay as long as I don't have any trolley stops down here. Let's see, or tram stops. So yeah, there's tram stops down here. By the way, I did add in a subway system after last week's video. You can see it's just a loop around the city, and it's getting fairly good usage. About 2,000 people riding the two lines. We still have more people on buses. But that's probably because the metro doesn't come all the way over here because I wanted the tram or the trolley to service all that, but it doesn't really. So I may do like just an express lane that goes back and forth over here and then comes close to that stop. In fact, let's do that and see how that helps with my traffic. So that stop is right there, so we could easily put in another subway stop, metro as we call them. Where's a nice place that they can go? You want it close so that they can just walk, you know, from one to the other. So what if we put it back here and I can put a path in? Let's put the path in first so I can see where that needs to be. This is campus, so let's use its campus path. So if I just do a path like right... Okay, you're going to run into that. So we'll go from here then. Right, there you go. And then put the other metro back here. And see if this doesn't help a little bit. Space already occupied because that line is right there. Grr. I really want it over here too. I can't get it to fit there. It won't fit down here. Obviously, it can't go there. It could go over here and then just have them cross the street. I really don't want it, like, in this area where the statues and things are, though. I don't think that would look right. Plus, there'd be a lot of people crossing that street right there. I guess I could put it up here somewhere. No? It could go there, just barely. That could work, but then again, I'm going to have a lot of people crossing the street right there. But it's also close to a trolley stop and a bus station. So that's not bad. And there is a crosswalk there so people could get back and forth. So yeah, let's try that. And then we'll come over here. And we need one down in this area and one up in this area. And I think that'll be enough. What is what here? That's all residential. Why aren't you zoned? He's zoned. You as well. That's really odd. So I don't want to put it here on the main road because that'll cause all kinds of traffic nightmares. But I could maybe get away with one. I want it really central, though. If I put it in the residential area, they're going to complain about noise. Alright, where are my trolley stops down here? They are here, here. And then I've got bus stops right here. And if I let them cross on this roundabout, which I just took off, they could get across there. Actually, it looks like they get across there anyway. No, they're not. But they could come down and around there. So I guess I could put it right here and just anger a few of the residents. I don't want to go too far this direction. So I think down here, I have more people living up here and up here and over here than I do over here, though. So much to think about when you're planning this stuff. I just cannot put it on this main road because sometimes when they reach their destination, if there's not mass transit nearby, they pull a car out of their pocket and take their car. So if I go like maybe way over here, one here, and then it can just connect to that over there. So let's see what this looks like. And hopefully they won't complain too badly about the noise. Yeah, let's go here. I really want to service that area, though, too. It's just difficult to do. So we'll go there. They're going to be all sad about it. And then down here, we can go right, like, there. Like, right off the edge of this road here. No, right. Actually, that's fine there. I don't know how that's able to work, but it says it can, so I'll take it. And then just connect these up and see what we get. And see if we can't get some of the cars off the road. Maybe that will be a big solution to our problem. We've not had the best mass transit in this city. Just buses and trams up until now. I didn't want to put a metro in this side of town, but I think it's just no choice at this point. So we are going to start our line in the middle. Go here. Back to there. Come on. No. Complete line. At a stop. Okay, so I can't start at the middle. Fine. We will start it over by the school then. So there. To there. To there. And we'll do another stop here. That way, if they're just wanting to go from here to there, they don't have to ride all the way down. So that should hopefully quickly see a lot of people. And there's already people lining up to get in there. So that's good. 3 trains for 3 stops will be fine. Yeah, that one's filling up nicely now that they see it's there. And hopefully that will improve our traffic just a bit. Because again, it was a lot of people coming all the way from over here down here by car. So now they can jump on this metro, take it up to that stop here, get off, and then get onto there and come over here by metro. That is the hope anyway. And that's what I want to see. And we do have a lot of people walking this way. Do they then come out on the crosswalk? Yes, they do. And same with this big group of people. Are you coming up and going across the crosswalk to get in? Yes, you are. So good. That should, fingers crossed, help that out quite a bit. Will cause a bit of a traffic problem here with people crossing over. But there's not a ton of traffic back here on this road anyway. So it should be all right. Hasn't had an impact yet. But it's going to take a minute for everything to update. So I'm going to let this run for just a minute and see if that has had any impact whatsoever. Okay, so we do have quite a few people riding this one, 643. And it even bumped up how many people were riding the other 2 lines by a little bit. Traffic has gotten a little bit better, but not a lot. It's going between 76 and 78%. However, this section, let's get rid of this, if I can, please, thank you. This section is now flowing a lot better. And that was a lot of the big problem, was this was just unbelievably busy. And it was causing a knock-on effect down here. I mean, this still is a little bit busy, but it's mainly the people waiting to turn left. The people turning right and going, well, they can't go straight across. The people turning right are getting out without too much of an issue. Same thing here. People wanting to turn left are getting a little bit stuck. But it's working out. I mean, it moves. It just moves slowly. I could put a time traffic light in here, but I don't know. That might not be the best solution. Yeah, we're up to 78% with this big area here is cleared up now. Taking all that traffic coming across has also helped up and down here to flow a little better. We do still have a problem down here. And one of the things that I just did is something you're not really supposed to do on roundabouts, but I did it anyway because it's working. Up here on this guy, I took away the requirement to yield here. I don't know why it's not on that one. Or that one. I only deleted that one. But, and then I also let them, let me click the right button here. There we go. I also let them just carry on through. It does cause a couple cars to get a little stuck here every once in a while, but not for very long. It just helps the traffic flow off of this road better and onto the roundabout. And the roundabout moves fast enough that it's not causing any backup issues. If it was backing up down into this section, I would worry about it. But since it's not anything to be too concerned about. This still gets busy over here, but there's a lot happening in a very short space, so not a great deal I can do about it. You're done emptying, yeah? Yeah, let's turn that off and turn you back to fill. You're almost done emptying. We still have crime problems in here. I don't understand why this keeps having crime problems, but it always does. I don't really understand why. The guy right next door doesn't have crime problems. Why do you? Anyway, that's a problem for another time. So, yeah. See, it's back down to 75%. It jumps all over the place. One thing I'm wondering is if, well, down here's clearing up now. It seems to be kind of comes in waves. I'm wondering, this is the only real way off of the highway into this whole area, and this is an industrial area. I think they are importing, yeah, they're importing a lot of oil and a lot of ore over here, so there's a lot of trucks coming into this area. And there comes an oil truck now he'll probably use. No, he's not using that entrance. That's odd, okay. You would think that they would. Nice thing is, we're only importing that tiny little bit, 87 units of imports, but we're exporting just a ton of stuff. So that helps our budget out quite a bit. But I'm wondering if I couldn't get, yeah, see, there it goes. It gets backed up all the way to here. And then they fight for lanes here. Sadly, none of them seem to want to go straight on here. Let's look and see if I have this set up. Yeah, I've got this set so they can pick their lane here. They don't have to go into that right lane. I think part of the problem is that they're just not using this outside lane. I wonder if I force them to. Like, every once in a while somebody will, but... So that tells me not a lot of cars want to go that way, so if I force them that way, I'm just going to create a traffic problem somewhere else, probably. But I really think... Okay, so here I told them they can't change lanes. There they can't change lanes. Well, what if I let them change lanes there? Let's delete that and fix this. So that you can only go there. You can only go there. And if you want to switch lanes, do it here. Not here. Oh, that's for the railroad. Do it right there. Switch your lane right there. And they all are. Yeah, this is a problematic intersection. The only thing is I don't really see anywhere else I can get highway traffic in here. I could potentially bring like a ramp like up and around and over to there, but that's so much higher. I mean, look at that. I mean, I guess I could keep it low to the ground here and then go up. And then maybe just bring some more traffic in off the highway here into the industrial area. I mean, that is a possibility. Let's look and see if there's a way I can make that happen. I'm going to pause while I do this. So if we start like here. No. Don't tell me that's already occupied. I also don't want to get rid of these rocks because I like them. So let's start it here. Don't do that. There you go. And then just start bringing this thing up. And then keep bringing it up. Invalid shape, eh? And then try to angle it to where it goes into... Whoa, what kind of bridge was that making? Space already occupied by... Oh, you can't go over the road, okay. That's fine. We'll go to a straight line here. Get you... Oh, yeah, you are in invalid shape. Get you to come across this. And then into there. What is that? Oh, I know what it is. It's so high up, it made a covered bridge because I'm using the dirt road. That's cool. I didn't know it would do that. That's awesome. And then what I can do is... Yeah, that's coming in at a really bad angle. I don't like it. Start over. I really do need it to come off more. Maybe we can come off down here. Okay, so let's do this side first. As elevated. Just to see what we need here. No, stay up in here. Stay up at that height, please. There you go. That's about the right height. There. Okay, so what I want to do is line that up. This side, align to the height of that. There you go. That way I know that is the right height. And then let's try to bring this off in a better way here. So, where? I gotta try and move it mod off. I just don't want it to be a really sharp turn. I want it to be a little more of a gentle thing coming out. So let's try this. Let's go up and around. And I can always change the shape of this with move it. That's not that big of a deal. And to there, and then straight to there. But you don't want to, because you say space is already occupied. So you can go here and here, but not to line up with that. Awesome. You're also nowhere near high enough yet. So let's get you way up here. You know what, let's just get it connected, and then I know the space. There you go. Connect that. That's not as sharp. I can bring that out a little bit on this side. Might just round this off a little bit here. And widen this out. And then let's line this up here. Let's turn on some snapping. So that is all just a straight line. What I want to also do is turn on a smooth slope here. And then see what it looks like and then go from there. So down to there. Make that a nice smooth... Oh. Never mind. Don't do that. So what I'll have to do is bring this side up a lot faster. Okay. So then let's sort this out. I mean, this doesn't have to be... It does still go off at an angle, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Give me just this one. Line this up. Line this... Oh, no, not that. I want this. I want the node. Thank you. Line this up, but bring it in closer here. And then give this a little nudge this way and closer. There we go. I think I'm starting to like it a little bit better. No, turn snapping back off, please. You go back over there and have a little bit of an arc to you. You come down this way, have a little bit of arc to you. That about the same, and this about the same here. So it goes up and then down. Great. Awesome. So let's try to work on that. There we go. Okay, so then up. I mean, it's a really steep ramp, but... Well, I mean, what are you going to do? I could spread that out a little bit here. And now, with that, I don't know, I still don't really like it all that much. I want this to be longer here and this to come around there. There we go. I think now that makes me a little happier. And it can come way out a little bit farther as well. Now let's turn snapping on to make sure this is all following some sort of logical, non-weird thing here. This doesn't want to snap to anything, does it? Well, it doesn't. There you go. So they come up and around. That levels off, so I could probably bring this section up a little higher. And this is just an entrance. We don't need an exit as well. We just need the entrance for it. So now let's see, since I've adjusted some of the slope manually, if it can't do its own smooth slope a little bit better. And then right there. So again, and see what type of nonsense it gives me. Still wants to do that really weird thing where it goes down there. Which there's no need for it to. Yeah, there's absolutely no need for that. It might work. Let's upgrade it to the highway road and see what we have. Yeah, you're going the wrong way. See, first of all... Oh, I got rid of that rock. I didn't want to. Let's see if anybody even uses it, first of all. And then if they do, I can make it less ugly. Now that we don't have the covered bridge, it's a little easier to see. Oh, wow, they're already using it. I'll leave this lane so that it can go either way. I'm fine with that. In fact, let's make sure they know they can do that. You can go here or here, but you stay in this lane. It'll take a minute for traffic to adjust, so while the traffic is adjusting, I'm going to work on the height of this stuff here. Just this one. Please bring this one up. So what if we just make this part a smooth slope? Because that's about the height where I would want that side. So let's maybe if we just do it in increments, this will help. So just a smooth slope here. A to B. There, that's nice smooth slope there. And then do one from here and around. To there. Only there. We'll stop there. And see if that... see, it still wants to do that really weird dip down thing. And I don't really understand why. So let's just try to eyeball it here. It's a really steep ramp, but... it works, and they're using it. But the question is it fixing the problem, which is this guy? And the answer doesn't seem to be yes. But that's also because I intentionally broke that roundabout earlier. Let's set this up properly. So yeah, that's all set up properly, right? Yeah. Cool. So that's just an entrance ramp. They have just the one lane, so they're not really fighting all that much. It seems like more people are using it to go that way than into the industry area. Yeah, it really does. So we definitely have an issue to solve here. Like, where... yeah, see, it's all pretty much private vehicles going up into the city. Very few of the industrial vehicles. That's disappointing. I was really hoping that would solve a problem. I'll leave it in. I'll try to make it prettier, but I don't know. It's not too bad. This little bit right here is a little funky. So let's see if we can't make that just a little bit better. There we go. That's a little smoother. It's not perfect still, but it's better. Oh well, at least we got some pedestrians an alternate way into the city, and maybe that'll take some of the strain off of that intersection. It doesn't seem to be causing any problems here or here. This is still an issue. I added this slip lane here because so many people were wanting to come this way, and they were coming down and really filling up this roundabout. But this roundabout has so little traffic on it. I almost wonder if it wouldn't be better. Because look, we've got all these people wanting to turn left, and then they're getting backed up. So I am going to get rid of that temporarily. See how that does. But for now, I think we need to go ahead and wrap this video up. We'll pick traffic up again in the next one. You know, every once in a while, you just got to focus on what's happening in your city and not build for a minute, because if you start building a whole lot, then you could wind up with some major issues and your city crumbles because it's not working. So until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.